Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. What's new Tuesday? That's what we're doing. This is the final week of the Valiant season. So let's take a look and see what we got available, shall we? Cold War tanks. I unlocked all three of the special deals. And the third one is the Super Savings Leopard 2AV. This is a tank I'm considering acquiring myself because it's very similar statistically to the FV 4211. So that's another Era 2 butt kicker. You know, looks pretty darn good. So, I mean, it seems to have a lot of success in matches. So it's one of those things that I don't normally want to pay more than 5,000 gold for a tank. But this is one of the times when I think that's worth the exception. This is about more or less, I think it's about the same price I paid for the 4211, and that was a complete and total winner. So I have to put a little more thought into it. I need to talk to some of my friends about it, but I'm heavily considering that Leopard 2AV. It may be the best deal in the store today for this week. Cold War Marksman is also very good. This one's a 2-pack where you get the Era 2 Ontos and the Era 1 NM116. So if you don't have sniper tanks in Cold War, well, there you go. It's like you get Era 1 and Era 2. And in this season, we got the Era 3 Thumper sniper tank. You'd have a sniper tank for 1, 2, or 3. In that regard, it's freaking awesome. So this is a tremendous bundle. I mean, I don't really necessarily want to buy this, but I might because I don't have sniper. I have a tier Era 1 sniper. 2 I don't, but I have in Era 2 I have other tanks that are just as useful. So it's like, I don't know. We also have the Eastern Progress. This doesn't really do much for me personally. Type 80, good tank, but I'm just not a Chinese tank guy. They look kind of off. I don't know. I can't explain it to you. This doesn't really excite me. You get a good commander if you're interested in this 2-star commander with all of his bandoliers, which is cool. So this could be useful if this is kind of your kind of thing. But actually, let me look at this again. This is this is an Era 2. Is this heavy tank? I'm not sure, actually. Medium tank. You're buying a medium tank and a commander for a little bit more than that heavy tank, which was the Leopard 2AV. I'm like, yeah, I'm leaning Leopard on this one. That's just me. Post-War Pioneers, another, okay. The E3 is really good. I don't have it. But, this T55A, again, these tanks just do nothing for me. I don't care for them personally. So it's like, I don't know. What's this armor look like? That's pretty solid. So, I mean, this is a solid tank. But let's look at this guy. The E3 speaks for itself. We all know this is a good tank. I don't have it, but I don't care for Eastern Alliance. That's just me personal. It kind of rubs me the wrong way. Whatever. So now let's go to World War II. 4 days left for this Resolutions March tank, which is the captured KV-1. The same might be true for the Panther 8.8. I don't know. I already bought it because the Panther 8.8 is a tier preferential tier 8, which means it does not face tier 10s. And that alone made it worth buying. Now, let's look at the other super bargains. Super bargain Type 64. Tier 6 light tank. Do you need a tier 6 light tank? If so, well, you can't beat the deal. But if you don't know for a fact that you need one, like, I got the Stinger, which is a contract tank for free. It's at least as good as this, if not better. The Stinger is fantastic. Can't beat the price either, so I'm like, not really interested in this tank. The Tog 2, well, I really don't need a land barge. And that's what this dude is. This thing is a monster. Slower than dirt. Maximum speed 14. Really, dude? It's like 2,000 gold. What is that? How much they pay me to take it off their hands? Because I ain't paying for that. So, pass. Grid and grind. Let's see. I have two of these. I have the Type 62 light tank from China. I have the HMH Super Sherman Frenchy butt kicker. I don't have the IS-5 Object 730, but it's a tier 8 heavy. I don't need one of those. I have plenty. If you don't have one, or if you're a fan of Russian heavies in general, IS series is a tremendous tank. I'm not buying this only because I have an IS-2, whatever. I have an Object 780, tier 10. I'm good. I'm covered on Russian heavy tanks. I don't need any more. But that's just me. Fantastic tank, heavy staples. The Emil 1951, I got it for free from the Dream Machines. You could still get it for free. So I would say, why would you buy this bundle? Well, if you want the VK75 for dirt cheap, which this is a tremendous tank. This is the basic tank this is the basic tank that is the Icebreaker. It just doesn't have the Icebreaker camo and the Icebreaker camo net on there. But this is an Icebreaker, except this is not the version that's called the Icebreaker. This is just your factory standard model. So this is a butt-kicking tank. So if someone was going to go and pick up the Emil from the Dream Machines and then buy this bundle and get a refund for this Emil, and you're basically only buying the VK75 for about 4,000-ish, that would be a tremendous idea, if that appeals to you. Commonwealth mediums. I have a Firefly. I don't care to have the tier 6 version of the Vanquisher Sentinel. Who cares? No one cares. I mean, maybe if you're a big-time British tank fan, okay, cool, but not me. I'm not interested in that. Now, this is another tempting one, this Battle of Cassel. This dude, basically what you have is an expensive King Tiger with a cheapo, like a 30. One of these is 35.50. The other one is like 37.50, I think is what it is. So you got one expensive tank bundled with two cheaper ones so that the price per tank is fairly low, okay, when they're half off. So really not a bad deal. I already have this one, and this would actually get me about we're going to call it an 1,800 gold refund. So basically for 9,100, I can get a King Tiger. It's a toughie. I mean, I just don't like the way that they colored the tank. This is not the standard Tiger, Tiger 2 or King Tiger, Royal Tiger, however you want to call this. It has multiple names. But this is a butt-kicking tank. I don't have a King Tiger. I got a whole week to think about it. And believe me, I will be thinking about it. Because the deal is good. I already have the Hellcat 105. Never got a Thunderbolt. But you never know. It's one of those things. I like the Thunderbolt, and I could use one. It's not killing me to have it, but as part of a deal like this, wouldn't be bad. 9100-ish for the Thunderbolt and a King Tiger. It might be like 9200 or close to that. Not a bad deal. Like I said, I'm thinking about it. It's very interesting. This is that same other tank that I don't care about. Whatever. These are bundles for Silver Booster and ×5 Vehicle Booster and ×8 Commander Booster, and these are way too expensive. Now, let me give you the straight thing. When they had this a couple of weeks ago, the Silver Booster, 100 of those ×2, they were $93.50. Now it's $5,000, almost more. I didn't buy it at $93.50, and I'm sure not buying this for $14,000. These are all, it's like, I think about it at 50% off. At 25% or 20 or 10, you've got to be out of your mind. Scram, no. Not interested. Bad deal, bad deal, bad deal, bad deal. You have to be really, now these are actually pretty good. If you need ×3 vehicle boosters, these 840s, this is a repeating deal. This one is actually useful, okay? And they have the other one that's 850 for the ×4 commander boosters ×20, another one that's really good. I buy those from time to time. So these ×3 deals and the ×4 commanders happen, multiple times, usually about once a month anyway. Those are great. The rest of them, scram, not interested. So that really covers the whole dealio of what's new Tuesday in the store. So I hope that this helps you and gives you some ideas of things to consider on what to get. Like I said, I'm really looking at that Leopard, and I'm also looking at that Battle of Cassel with that King Tiger. But, whatever. So please leave a like for this video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It will help me a lot, and it's free. You'll get your notifications, and you'll get these videos when they come out. And to my subscribers, I hope this helped you out a lot. Thanks again. You guys have been awesome. I got more stuff to do. I will see you guys later.